Karibu sana. Karibu sana. Welcome much. Is that even English? You're so much welcome, guys. Appreciate you joining. Don't worry, I'm a little bit disorganized. How you doing? How are you all doing over there? Are you good? How's your Wednesday? How's your week flowing? I'm hoping that you guys are having a good week over there. Let me try to organize this thing of mine here. All right. Just a second. All right. All right, guys. I hope you guys are doing good. You and your family are good. So welcome to yet another reaction video. Of course, you understand when you see me live, I'm here for reaction. My name is JT. This is JT Podcast, and I'm really happy that you guys are doing good. I'm a little bit disturbed. That's why you can hear sometimes I stammer. You can notice when I'm not good. That like good. So I'm a little bit disturbed, but I'm happy that you guys are joining. I appreciate you taking your time to come and watch this channel, watch these episodes. I really appreciate that. I don't take that for granted. It goes a long way, and I appreciate each and every moment you take a moment to come and watch. Just make sure you are subscribed. Okay, confirm. Just take a second and confirm if you're subscribed to this channel. But if you haven't, you may take a minute, just a minute, and subscribe free of charge. You can also become a member of this channel. Yeah. Before forgetting, actually, before we move ahead, can you just hit the like button? Yeah. As you're joining, just do me that. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I will really appreciate if you do that. Okay. I'm here to talk about what's happening in this white internet streets. In these white streets, I'm here to talk about what is happening at Major. So before we move ahead, guys, like the video and subscribe. Can I recognize a few people who are just in the house? Alan Gal is here. American Rose Kavan, Antoinette Souza, Kemaga 254, On Trending OT, Nairobi Teacher NT. Big shout out to y'all. Janet, Agad, I see you. Hi, Ivamila, I see you. Who else? Joyce Muita, karibu sana. Who else have I not seen? Ivory, you in the house. Hamis official in the house. Simply Vivian. I see you. Erin Sue Commons. Antoinette. EBB, big shout out to you, my channel member. What's wrong, JT? A lot is wrong. Everything's wrong. I can't say that. I mean, not everything like everything, but a lot of things are wrong. I don't know what's happening with my internet. I don't know. I may restart, but it's okay. We can move ahead. All right. See who else is not in. Who else have I not seen? Hello to Andrew. I see you. Salome. Habari. Karibu sana. Kisha. I see you, Kisha. Coco D. Joyce Mudobi. Brett. I see you, Brett. And who else? And yo, who in the house? Okay, I appreciate you joining. So can we talk about this? As you can see on your title or maybe a thumbnail, this is stuff that I will be talking about. Okay. Right here, there is Dee Mwango, there is CASTER, there is MARWA from behind, and Rocio over here, of course. And so I'll be talking about a very disturbing story about Dee Mwango and her friend, her so-called friend, because She told us it's a friend, all right? Friend Caster. So yesterday she decided to do a Q&A, question and answers, where she asked subscribers, hey, you have any question to ask me? Come on and ask me anything, all right? So people and subscribers, of course, they came and asked the questions. They came and asked questions. So these questions, she wasn't really good about them, and she didn't really want to talk about the question that people asked, and especially this disturbing question about Caster. You see, the biggest problem I have with Dee Mwango right now is that how quick she has forgotten about how she came out trying to tell the universe that she is a very, very closer friend to Caster. And at that moment when she was campaigning for that GoFundMe, you know what happened with that GoFund. She was telling the world that, hey, Caster talks to me, we talk. And she told me everything about her situation, and she was updating subscribers about Caster's situation. So what surprises me right now is how now she comes out and tells the same subscriber she was telling to contribute money, to send money, to raise funds. She's telling people now that she's not the right person to be asked about the same person she was claiming that she's so closer to. Not even Caster herself. There's a lot of people that she didn't want to talk about, including the Philippines family over there, Lola family and the others. When she was over there creating content on their back or on their names, she acted like she's so closer to these people. But right now that people are asking about this, we've seen you raising funds for this. You know, sometimes maybe in that mix, the one who asking the question might be one of these people who sent their small penny, like $20 or $5, even $1. That wasn't her money. So if they send the money, that means they're concerned. And you brought someone on camera, you acted, you say that you're so close to them, you wanna help. So when they try to ask about the whereabouts of these people you brought on camera, say how much you care about them, then all of a sudden you turn and say, hey, why are you asking about that person? Who am I to ask that question? I'm not the right person to ask about that question. Is that really, I mean, I find that to be a real arrogant and stuff, because the first time when you came here, you were telling us a different story, you know, a complete different story, that you are so concerned, so close to this person, a personal friend. And speaking about personal friend and stuff like that, Dee Mwango actually said that she promised that she's gonna take a flight, she's gonna book a flight and go by herself physically to India to go and see Caster. So let me ask you all this question. Has she gone there? Has she? So now that people are asking her to talk about this, she's saying she's not the right person to ask such a question. But the question is, has she ever gone to see Caster? Because she said on camera, and the videos are all over here, I have receipts, I'm going to play them. So has she gone to see Caster? Yeah, I mean, from that time, she was raising the GoFundMe money. She says she's going to book a flight and go to India personally, physically. Somebody tell me that she booked a flight and she went to see Caster. Because right now, when people were contributing money, they didn't have, I mean, she was trying to answer questions. But right now that the GoFundMe failed, she's now coming so hard on subscribers because they're asking about the same person she was presenting, begging money, begging donations. So what is it? Let's talk about this. Let me restart this thing in a moment. Just hold on. Hold on for a second. Hold on for a second. All right, so I'm gonna put that video of Dee Mwango on your screen. We can begin from there. All right, guys, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Right, I will appreciate if you do that. Hit the like button, guys. I will appreciate if you like the video before we get started. All right. So if I start from this point where Dee Mwango was trying to raise funds, of course, let me say hello to a few people. BL, I see you. Kamu, I see you. Ivamila, Colin, I guess I head and say hello to you. Pami J, Pami, I see you. MLTS, I see you. Who else have I not say hello to? Peter Maroa, I see you, Peter. Amangana, karibu sana. Karibu Peter. Pakeri. All right. Let's start from this point. Let's start from this point where Dee was saying that personally, CASTER is her personal friend. Apart from being a YouTuber content creator, she is a personal friend to her. And she was promising that, she was saying she will be taking a flight to go to India to see CASTER. And now, up to this moment, she has never said a word about CASTER. And now she's so mad about people asking her about this thing. Right, let's start from here.
Don't just need to wait. And
all right. I don't know if the volume is good on your end. Listen to this.
This is a personal friend, apart from just content creation. You know, this is somebody I've really had a good time with. Whenever I came home, I could meet her and all that. So
CASTER is a personal friend, all right? That mean a personal friend you have a close contact with, we talk to her. Yeah, I mean, you know whereabouts about this person. And that much aside, what about this that she said she's going to book a flight, go to India? Did she do that actually?
Personally, I think I'll organize and see how possible it is. Of course, I know it's possible. Maybe I'll go check on her, like physically. Yeah, I'll have to take a plane to India and go check on.
Wow. I'll have to take a plane to India and go and check on her. This actually was a video she made, actually a live stream, not a video, a live stream she made on 4th of March, 2025, right? On 4th of March, 2025, she made this live stream that she was organizing for the GoFundMe. Then she said she will have to go there physically to go and check CASTER. This was the moment where she was organizing for the GoFundMe. She was so much concerned, and she will update subscribers about CASTER, and she will say everything. So what just changed? Because the same people you're trying to update on that, they're the same people who now are trying to ask about how she's doing, because it's been a moment. It's been like 3 months or 4 since you came here asking for funds. You know, I don't believe that all of them got the fund, because I think the only people who got their funds back are those who sent their money through the GoFundMe. These other who sent through M-Pesa, Western Union, MoneyGram and stuff, mobile money, and to Dee Mwango's personal information, don't know if they got their money back. But let me ask you this. Has she ever, did she do what she said she's going to do, like book a flight, go see CASTER? Because this is where the problem is coming from.
I'll have to take a plane to India and go check on her and all those things. Those things I'll do them personally for myself, okay? But
all right. She said, personally, I'm going to take a flight, go to India, go check on her personally. That was the time she was asking for what? For funds. So now it comes a point here in her Q&A, the question and answer session she held. People are asking Dee Mwango, how is CASTER doing? How is she doing? Because
your mother's love.
It's been a moment since we heard from her or from you about her. So can you tell us how she's doing? She is like, I'm not the right person to ask those kind of questions. I'm like, Dee Mwango, hold on. All right, I'll listen to this.
Because it's a question, I'm going to answer it. How's your friend CASTER doing? Just a little update, please. You inspire me. This is
all right. Someone just asked, very genuinely, like, okay, just a little update about your friend CASTER. Let us know how she's doing, because it's been like 3 to 4 months since you came here. since you came here asking for the funds and telling us how she's doing, because you say personally you communicate with her, you know whereabouts about her. Now you are trying to, raise funds for your personal friend. That's what she's calling herself, her personal friend. So this person asked a very genuine question. Just a little update, all right? A little update. Just like saying, okay, I know she's doing good, or maybe she's okay. She's still under treatment or something like that. Just a little update about your friend CASTER. What do you have to say? She went bad. She went mad. She now lost her mind because someone asked about CASTER. I ask myself, like, Dee Mwango, the other time you are updating us, you are telling us everything about her, you are telling us how she was diagnosed with breast cancer. What about that? So now that because the GoFundMe failed, you don't want to talk about it. You don't want to give these people an update. What happened? Oh, okay.
This is from Viviana Mudui. Yes, honestly, I'm not the right person to give you updates,
That's some BS. If you ask me, that's some real big BS. Because how is it? Like, how are you saying you're not the right person to ask such a question? Then what happened the other time you're telling us? You are saying how she was diagnosed with whatever, that disease, and you are updating us everything. So at least a little update. According to that person, who was like, okay, Dee Mwango, just a little update about your friend, because you're the person who came here, launching a GoFundMe and telling us about your friend. So just a little update about your friend. It will mean a lot. Just like saying, okay, I know she's under treatment and she's responding well, or maybe her situation is not that well. Okay, just say something, because this is your friend. You say he's your friend, right? So a little update meant like maybe you could say, okay, I know she's doing good, even though she's going to come by herself and say something. Or maybe she's still under medication. I mean, a little update. It wasn't that big. But Dee Mwango is saying she's not the right person to ask such a question. I don't know if that is true.
I'm not the right person to give you updates, I'm not the right person to give you updates. I think.
Wow. For real. Now, here's something. If I go back to this video, she said she was giving update, kind of like she was giving the real update about her situation. If I really bring it back here, you can listen to it a little bit.
If you don't know the story, don't judge, okay? If you don't know anything that is happening, don't judge.
Right, so for her, she was giving the real update. Say,
a lot of rumors were spreading. These young.
No, not there. Right here.
Don't share. When somebody tells you don't share, it means don't share, okay? So she was feeling unwell and she went to hospital and she first told me, Dee, I've been diagnosed with breast cancer.
Okay, so what about that time? At that time, she was free to talk about her situation, the real update. Okay, she told me that she was diagnosed by breast cancer. She's now under treatment and stuff like that. So those are now the updates that people are asking about, such updates. You updated us about her problem, her issue. What is the issue? She had this and that and that. Then you told us about what she was diagnosed with, what you need, money, donations, right? So at that moment, you're free to talk about the situation, to update. But right now, Dee Mwango is saying she's not the right person to update. Actually, don't ask me about that. Wow, really?
That was way long when she was in Mozambique. When was it? It's long. It's last year. Last year, I think.
Oh. Okay. And so, right now, she's not the right person.
I think most of you guys have Mama CASTER's number. It will be so good and so kind of you guys to call her and ask her for the update.
Wow. Let me just see. It makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder how hypocritical Dee Mwango can be. So why is that Caster's mama number? Because I remember when it was GoFundMe period, nobody actually, they didn't say that reach Mama Caster and give her the contribution or reach her out and communicate with her. She can tell you about the medical bills, about how you can help and stuff like that. She was the one who was talking about it. She was the one driving the fund. So right now she is like, you can get Mama Caster's number and talk. How many people are watching Dee Mwango, for example, and maybe how many people are concerned about it, and how many people are going to reach out to Mama Caster and call her frequently and ask about the updates? Because as far as I remember, Mama Caster didn't make a video by herself to update or maybe ask about GoFundMe. The same people that Dee Mwango was telling to contribute money, to raise money for this medical bill, they're the same people who are asking about the updates. Right? So now they should go back and look for Mama Caster's number and call, ask her, how's your daughter doing? Yeah, how's your daughter doing? So now she's telling you, if you need any update, you know what to do. Call Mama Caster. Initially, she was against anyone calling Mama Caster. Now imagine. She was saying people are all over here, everyone is calling, people are really calling, and right now she's saying, you have her number. Call. Dee Mwango, for real. And not even just Caster. But before we even go to the other family, let's finish with this one first. And guys, as you're joining, please like the video, right? I appreciate that.
It will be so good. Like, it will make sense a lot,
So now it doesn't make sense for people to ask her about a friend that she claimed to be a friend. And she said, this is a personal friend. And for that reason, she's going to take a plane. She's going to book a flight to go to India. And it's been 3 months down the line. She doesn't talk about her anymore. She's now with her staff. And she's now telling them she's not the right person to ask such questions. But I remember the last time I checked in her video, she was the right person to ask. And she would describe her illness, what's going on, how she's responding. She would say, they talk. She talked to Mama, she talked to Caster herself. They communicate. She's a personal friend to her. So all of a sudden, I'm not the right person to talk to ask such questions. So what do? Look for Mama Caster's number, call her. Yo, I don't know. But the same people that maybe she will expect to come through for another person if she parade another person and say, hey, this friend of mine needs help. So the same people who are not supposed to know nothing about the same person will come and contribute money with no question asked. And you just need to have faith. You just have faith, like, okay, the person that we are contributing for, or the person that we are raising funds for, will be okay. We don't know if for sure they need this help, but because Dee Mwango just said, just let's do it with zero question asked. Right? I'm not. For real. Wow.
So I think I'm done with that. I'm not the right person to give you the updates. Kindly, just bear with me. Viviana.
I'm not the right person to ask. Wow. Just a quick question. A quick question to the same thing that she said. I'm going to repeat that for the last time. Didn't she say she's going to take a flight and go and see Caster? It's been 3 months, Dee Mwango. What happened? What happened? Sorry, guys. Sorry for that commercial.
So personally, I think I'll organize and see how possible it is. Of course, I know it's possible. Maybe I'll go check on her.
All right. So if I remind Dee Mwango, it's been 3 months actually. This video or this live stream was done on 4th of May, 2025. And today is on 11th. actually, how many days? If I go to calendar, see, it's probably more than 3 months down the line, where she says personally she's going to organize, get a flight or a plane, and go to India. So since the GoFundMe failed, I've never heard her, at least for Mara. Mara came on camera and said, from today, I'm now washing my hand from this thing. I don't want to do this GoFundMe anymore. I withdraw and everything. And so I don't want to do it because the aunt came on camera and said, now we don't need that help anymore. We don't. Okay? When Caster's aunt came and said we don't need it anymore, Mara was so furious. He was so pissed, and he withdrew himself from me and ordered Jamaican uncle to refund the money to people who had contributed. So from that moment, at least for Maros, he made a statement. But what happened to Dee Mwango? Because she was the first person who organized this, and gave an go ahead to Jamaican uncle to organize a GoFundMe. From that moment, she's quiet with it, doing her projects and everything. Never heard or never seen her going to India to see her friend. But if I remind her, she said,
like physically, yeah, I'll have to take a plane to India and go check on her and all those things. Those things I'll do them personally for my.
All right. So right now, because that is your personal friend, you had, you were supposed to take a plane, go see your friend. Yeah, right now, nobody should ask you about anything to do with her. Really.
Please. Okay. Another question. Oh, somebody else.
You see, most of these questions that she was keeping, there's some very essential, maybe critical questions that the same people are asking, very critical questions because they're concerned. And I don't know how people can be so much entitled to funds, all right? Like I can just come here and tell you, I need you to send me money. I need you to contribute some money, but don't ask about where the money is going to go, the accountability about that money. Just have faith that this money is going to do a good job. Just send money. Or maybe I can parade someone and say, hey, my friend here, X, needs some funds, okay? So send this money so that we can help our friend X. They need this help, right? So when you come back after a long time and inquire about that friend X I provided, or maybe I brought on camera and say, friend needs help. So I'll be pissed. I'll be very much mad to hear such questions like, how is my friend X doing? Because the same people that I was telling, send me money, they're concerned about the same person. So what was so wrong about Dee Mwango just saying a very small update, because that person was like, just a small update about your friend, how's she doing? Then I expect a very, like, it could be a very slight answer, like, okay, she's responding well to treatment, she's still under treatment, or maybe she's well, or maybe she's good, now she's home. But now, what is it? I'm not the right person to ask such questions. So y'all, if you need to ask anything, just look for Mama Caster's number. Each and every one of you, call her. All right? Did I hear she was causing reactors and other people who are reaching out to Mama Caster? People are blowing Mama Caster's phone for calling her, asking her questions right, left, and center. Oh my God, people can be so cruel at this moment. Why people are calling Mama Caster? Why people can just do this?
Beyond care, at least tell us how Caster is doing. Is she okay? I'm not the right person to give you guys updates constantly.
Yo, really? Remember, subscribers, JT is being paid by this family. A word to the wise. Absolutely. Okay? Even Nene, a former boyfriend for life, who even did a fake proposal and pregnancy scare, doesn't talk about Caster. The fake friends on the streets are many. I agree, 100%. So Nene, okay, that is David Jr. He was quick to make a video and say, why are these reactors being ahead to come and talk about this as if they care? I know they don't care. Why are they so much on their front line to come and say this? So they were trying to shift blames to reactors. Why are reactors talking about this? Why can't they leave it to us? CASTER was only needed when she was the one to get alleged BMW for the fake video. CASTER supposedly used her name to finance the car. After that, only a few times you've seen her with CASTER. Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. When even Dee Mwango, not even Dee Mwango, David Jr. will say that she has helped me achieve my goals, many of my things. And when she was being used for camera, like this fake dating, proposing, the videos were making views, and he was making a lot of money. But immediately after they are done with her, they don't want to talk about her. Same thing goes to the Lola family, that Philippines. So the same question was asked about the Philippines family, and she said the same thing. Hey, I don't do follow-ups. Okay, I'm done with that, and it is what it is. I've moved on, and so should you move on? And you don't ask me about nothing. Wow. Hey. All right.
Running CASTER. I think a lot of you guys have her mother's number. If you care, okay, if you care, go ahead and make a call and ask for the updates. If you really care, because some people.
Wow, is that not an insult? Okay, tell me, is that really not an insult? Like someone asking about CASTER is like, oh, they don't really care, because if they did, they would have called Mama CASTER herself and asked about that. So if they really care about CASTER, they shouldn't ask Dee Mwango. They should look for Mama CASTER herself and ask those kind of questions. That if they care, all right? But if they don't care, they don't ask Dee Mwango because she's not the right person to ask. So if you really care, that's the thing. Go ahead, look for Mama CASTER's number, ask her.
People, they act like they care so much, but in real sense, they don't give up. I don't understand.
Wow. Wow. Hold on. So when people are asking this, is like they're acting. You act like you care, but in the real sense, you don't give whatever she was trying to say there about nobody. Because if you did, you couldn't be asking me. You could be making calls and asking the right person who is Mama CASTER. So if the GoFundMe was successful, all right? If GoFundMe was successful and all that money was raised and they managed to get the money, we should still tell people that contributed that money not to ask her nothing because she's not the right person. At least people need to know where the funds went to, because I know a lot of people, maybe they still didn't get their funds back. Apart from that GoFundMe that failed, other people didn't get their funds back. All right? So they're concerned. But Dee Mwango is actually basically telling them they don't care, because if they did, they shouldn't be asking her. They should be looking for CASTER's mama number and calling her.
Say that one. They don't give an F. You know, so if you truly care, get hold of CASTER's mom number. You guys have it, I know. Okay, if you
if you truly care, that is, if you truly care, don't ask me. Ask Mama CASTER. I'm not. It's basically like saying I'm not her mother. Okay, who am I to ask such questions? You think I'm her mother? Ask her mother.
You've been following on the story, then you should be having a number. If you truly care, then call her mom and ask for proper updates. I'm not the right person.
Wow. You know, I'm not that much surprised, even though that is sad to listen to. I'm not that much surprised to hear what Dee Mwango is saying. But I'm shocked, you know. Oh, she should have said, GoFundMe failed, so I'm not interested about her anymore. That is what she could say. Basically say, okay, I'm not interested about that because the GoFundMe failed. All right? How come last time she never mentioned Mama CASTER number? Why now? You all know why. Because she doesn't want to get involved on something that is not worth her energy. That is how she said. Some other things are not worth her energy. Some other things, they're not worth her effort. Because if it doesn't make money, it doesn't make sense. You understand how it goes, Carol? It doesn't make money, it doesn't make sense. That was a friend when only she needed funds. But when it failed, now she doesn't want to know. She's not concerned. She's not the right person.
Person to give you updates. Please, if you care, as you seem to be, go ahead and do that, okay?
If you care as you seem to be, how about you go ahead and do what? Ask the right person who is the mama. Wow. Again, if not just that, there is this part of the Filipino family, the Philippines. Apart from CASTER family, because now she could say, all right, why are people asking? Because I saw some other people like Hamisa saying, all right, why will people ask Dee Mwango? Why will people ask Dee Mwango about CASTER? All right, that's CASTER side. How about the other family, the Lola family, the Philippines family? Okay, what about them? All right, let's agree that now she's not the right person to ask about CASTER because CASTER has a mama. Then what about that granny? What about those old people that she was using for views and creating content back to back in Philippines? They're still living the same pathetic life. And now people are asking, do you make follow-ups? Do you even make follow-ups to know how those people are doing? No, I don't. All right? I don't. Why will I? Exactly. Even her bro forbid folks to talk about it and remove the video. It was a sore spot. David Jr., right? David Jr. dismissed anything that does, and yeah, I mean, she said he said he doesn't want to talk about that anymore. He doesn't. All he wants to do is he wants to create his own content. So people should stop talking about this same thing. They should never ask him about the questions about CASTER and everything. Anyway, what about the Philippines?
Do you follow up on Filipino village? Because you did a lot there. Honestly, I would say life happens. I don't want to lie.
Some people who joined these reactions niche recently, they may not know what we're talking about, the Philippines and the Lola family and stuff like that. But for people being here long enough, you understand. You've been following this shenanigans thing. So you know what happened when she went to Philippines. The family that she was making videos on their back and saying that they're building, they're doing this, they're doing that. And she couldn't give accountability of the funds raised, how much she spent, what she did, and she didn't go back to check on that. She doesn't make follow-up. Now she's saying life happens. Life happens. But when she need money to, when she want to use these people for funds and she need money in the name of these people, helping these people, life is not happening. But right now, life is happening, and a lot of things have happened. Honestly, she can keep up asking about them. She can keep up checking on them. She has a life to live, and those other people are none of her business. Even though the first place she acted like she cared about them, she doesn't. So life happens.
And I'm so busy also with my own life, and I don't think there's anybody that has my contact or I have.
Life happens, and I'm so busy with my life. At that moment, she wasn't busy with her life. She was busy with other people's lives. So right now, she's busy with her life, building a villa, and that thing is a done deal. And I don't think I have their contacts, and I don't think any of them have mine. Wait.
The contact from the village, to be honest with you. But, I had plans to go there. I know where the village.
Wow. That's what I thought. Sometimes I even feel like this is a fairy tale, but it's true. I mean, it's a reality that Dee Mwango is saying. When she was there, she made a lot of progress, but right now, she's not supposed to be asked about anything over there because it's none of her business. Life happens, and she's not the right person to be asked.
In the Philippines, I went. there, and we did a very good job. I mean, we built washrooms for them. We built a house for an old granny who was totally homeless. And
do you know who the granny is? Maybe if you are, for people who have been here for long enough, you understand who the granny is. She's talking about that Lola, right? And she's saying they did a lot. They built toilets. They did a house for that mama. They did a lot. But right now, do you do a follow-up?
one of you guys is asking me if I follow up. No, I don't follow up. Not in a bad. Mary, I see lawsuits surrounding the Swampy family of MARWA. That is why the CASTER subject is closed. That's why they're on mute. Wow. But honestly, was it a wrong question to ask? Because that was a Q&A, right? Was it a very wrong question for someone to ask about the update, the whereabouts of CASTER? Because not CASTER anymore. Yeah, the CASTER and this Philippine family. Was it bad? Was it a wrong thing to ask? Because, you know, when she was there, she was like, okay, I'm concerned. Hey, can we do this? Can we do that? Can we do that? But right now, she's saying she's not the right person to ask, and she's not concerned. She doesn't do a checkup on these people. Does she do a follow-up? No, she's not. She just admitted she doesn't care. Exactly, you heard. Like, no, I don't. All right? Now listen to this. An old granny who was totally homeless. And one of you guys is asking me if I follow up. No, I don't follow up. Not.
You heard that? One of you asked if I follow up. Do I do follow-ups? No, I don't. All right? No, I don't do follow-ups. So that time that when I was making videos and saying I care about these people, I do this, and I'm trying. No, I didn't care in the first place. I didn't care, and I still don't. So I don't do follow-ups, nothing like that. Matter of fact, nobody has my number from that village. I don't have anybody's number. So when I move, and I cut ties, I cut communication. It's done. If they want to talk to me, maybe they can come talk to me like fans on my channel or maybe Instagram and stuff like that. Yeah. JD, thanks for the increased 64 likes. All right. Thank you, guys. Let's get the likes up, okay? Let's get at least to 200 likes, okay? Let's get to 200 likes. Celestine Williams, I see you. Likes the like. Have the likes. Come on, people, JTA. I appreciate that. Thank you, people. Thank you for that. What are you saying, Hamis? Like, it was wrong question, but just respecting casters aren't wishes. It was not wrong question, but just respecting casters aren't wishes. No. You remember, you know why I say I don't agree with you, Hamis? The last time, you remember when she was making that live stream? During that time, or maybe even after that time, did she actually mention anything to do with not being the right person to say, to break the news? If maybe that wasn't was the case, she could have said, okay, for now, all I can say is, you guys reach out to Mama CASTER. She will tell you the situation, the condition of her daughter. And if she needs any help, she will tell you personally. But she was the one who was giving the updates at that moment. So right now, you say she's respecting whose wishes. Do you guys want to tell me that if today she see an opportunity to come again and launch another fund or something, she will hesitate to take it, especially at this moment? No. Somebody's asking, how did Lady J get Lola's contact? David Jr. was there trying to milk Lola too. D, you used Lola's funds to upgrade your mom's house. That's why you are not able to do any big projects for your mom now. Exactly what I'm saying. Okay, when David Jr. was making a trip to Philippines, he said that he was linked, he was connected by Dee Mwango to go and see the Lola family, right? So Dee Mwango is now trying to tell us that she doesn't have any contact from that village, from anyone in there. How did David Jr. get to that family specifically? Was he using Google Maps?
Did he use GPS to locate the Lola home? That's some gross BS, if you ask me. That's some real gross BS. So after she's done making money from these people, from the Lola, from CASTER, so right now, she admits that she doesn't do any follow-ups. She's not into A. She is not supposed to be asked nothing. Very soon, she will have to polish her head. I'm afraid that she might not even realize it. Okay, for her, if it doesn't make money, it doesn't make sense. This is just a nasty behaving person. She's plain rude and aggressive. I agree, 100%. So here.
It's in a bad way, but I don't follow up. And also those people live deep in the village. Even
wow, did I hear that right? Okay, I don't know. Some people really get this twisted, and some people really think, maybe some reactors are being too much. Reactors are being too much, I don't do follow-up, okay? I don't. And that these people are living deep in the villages. They are living very deep in the villages, where connections is a problem. So if people are living deep in the villages of Nyabuhansa and still accessing internet, how did she actually arrive to that Lola family? If that was deep in the village and connection is a problem, how was she surviving there? Was she updating? Was she not updating videos? Was she not creating content on a daily basis and uploading from the same village that she's saying is so deep with no connection and stuff like that? I think maybe it's not like a med kit.
For an old granny who was totally homeless, and one of you guys is asking me if I follow up. No, I don't follow up. Not in a
all right. So listen to A.
Bad way, but I don't follow up. And also those people live deep in the village, even connect.
They live deep in the village, deeper than Nyabuhanse, and even connections is a problem.
Connection is a problem when you're deep in the village. So it will be a lie if I say, oh yes, I follow up, I talk to them.
So what is the issue? The issue is she doesn't have communication with this family. She doesn't have their contacts, or she has the contacts, but she cannot access them because they live deep in the village where connection is a problem. Which is which? Oh, I don't understand. The problem is she cannot access them via phone or anything because they live deep in the village. That connection and communication is a problem. Or the problem is she doesn't have their contact because what she says over there, she said, I don't have their contact. They don't have mine. And now they live deeper in the village. How did she arrive there? That's the question I'm asking right now because, okay, Hamisi, help me understand. How did Dee Mwango arrive to that inside village if actually it was that deep? How did she arrive there? The connection is a problem, all right? But how did she get to reach there while she was making videos back to back for them? Okay, let me repeat that. I may repeat it for the last time.
But I don't follow up. And also those people live deep in the village. Even
all right, inner connection?
Connection is a problem when you're deep in the village. So
and still, I really assume that if that was one of these reactors or lazy gang, or maybe that was JT, if that was me, I'm assuming that if that was me, coming here arrogantly telling you, or maybe, answering you arrogantly and saying, you can ask me nothing like that. If you need, you can book a flight to go see them, or you can just reach out to them. And actually, they live deep in the village. I'm sure that people will be so hard on me. They will be like, no, JT, we are asking for an update because when you came here, you are the person who was telling us, okay, you are the person who was giving it to us to, giving us an update. Actually, you acted like you care so much. At that moment, you really cared. You wanted to tell us about this and that and that. So what just changed quick, fast? So now you're not the right person to be asked. And again, they live deep in the village. So how did she arrive there? She just flew from somewhere and took a random bus or taxi and said, take me to one of the deepest village I don't know where I'm going, but I just want to go one of these deepest village where there's no connection, nothing. I just want to go there. And miraculously, she woke up in one of the deepest village where right now she cannot communicate with them. She doesn't want to know nothing about them because it's deep.
It will be a lie if I say, oh yes, I follow up, I talk to them every day. No. Okay, but I can.
She even made a very arrogant laughter. Wow. Humility. Could Dee even say, spell or read that word? She can't read humility. The only thing she know is rich. I'm rich. Something is going on that is triggering Dee anger. The money isn't coming in as she would like. She can't even get a new hairstyle. I really think there's something really off about Dee Mwango lately, because all this anger, all this arrogance, all this, I don't know, recklessness could be something. Maybe expectations. Maybe the Mzungu boyfriend, because I heard about questions. What is happening with the Mzungu boyfriend? She's suffering from low life. Could be a thing. Anyway, arrogance of the highest order. She owes it to her subscribers who contributed to GoFund that built Lola's home. And right now, you heard she's saying, no. You know, that's the problem. Her subscribers think she cares. Exactly. Right now, she told you.
When you're deep in the village. So it will be a lie if I say, oh yes, I follow up, I talk to them every day. No.
No. I don't follow up. I don't talk to them. There's a big lie. If I tell you that, then I'll be lying. All right? If I tell you about that, I will be doing what? I'll be lying. But when she was saying, she said, we did a very great job and stuff like that. Wait, could all these frustrations be out of something like an obvious thing, like a Mzungu boyfriend? Mzungu boyfriend is nowhere to be seen. Or maybe her dating life is complicated. Could it be something? Could it be something that maybe this anger is something that she's directing to them because of the simple things? But they're asking about that question because this was a Q&A. This is a Q&A, and people are asking about their boyfriend and her dating. Where are you getting married? Actually, that was the question. Another irritating question. When are you getting married? When? She wants to be successful in her 20s so bad, and it's too late. The hurry, right? She could be in a rush, and her 20s are just done. And now, the frustrations, right? Where's the boyfriend, by the way? Boyfriend said one of these fine days, so he doesn't even know when. Let me play that. Where are you getting married, Dee Mwango? There's another irritating question that people are asking her. And I guess all this are coming out as a result of frustrations.
This AI
All right.
But otherwise, Matt is doing so good. I miss him a lot.
Did I play the right receipt? No, I didn't. Okay, it's right here. So, when are you getting married, Dee Mwango? I guess these are the questions. You know, when you say you can, for me, I know if I host a Q&A, what is wrong with this camera of mine? Something's really wrong with my camera. What's wrong with it? I don't know what's wrong with it. All right. You know, when she said that she could host a Q&A, but she didn't have the capacity to hold this kind of disturbing question, I don't know. Did she expect what? What did she expect? So
Yeah, from the name I can tell this is Indian. So when do you do marriage?
when do you do marriage? I mean, when are you getting married? Because we can see you're trying to convince yourself you're in your 20s, but it's not what we see. So what happened to the Mzungu boyfriend? And when are you getting married? If I really know that I cannot withstand, I cannot absorb the heat of these questions, then I can't do a Q&A. Trust me. If I really think that the Q&A is going to mess me up, I'm going to stay out of it. I'm going to say, no, guys, I'm not willing to do a Q&A. What I'm going to say is just write a comment and I will choose to answer what I want. Because if I know this question is going to trigger me, I'm going to skip it. You don't have to read it only to bring a lot of, like, to empty your anger here. I think she reached a milestone in her age, maybe 35. That is when folks starts looking back and making life-changing decisions and having regrets. Could be a thing. When are you doing marriage, Dee Mwango?
I'll say marriage is something that's actually, okay, it's a dream for every lady. If it's not your dream, maybe for those who are strong and independent women, yeah.
For me, it's my dream. So I'm really dreaming about getting married, and I don't know, when is that going to happen? Muzungu doesn't say when specifically he's going to do that. He just say one of these fine days. But he need to bring cows.
Yeah, maybe it's not your dream, it's okay. But for me, it's my dream to get married someday, have a family, have a husband, have kids, you know. It will be really...
Wow. And now that comes out as, well, from what I can define it, it comes out as desperation, you know. When now that desperation is hitting on her, like she's having that deep desire that she wants to get married and have family, have kids. Like it's something that she's admire or desiring, a deep desire. You know, clicks out as a desperate move or desperation. So if that is what you meet someone or you meet a man, first time you meet a man, and all you push into him is, hey, I need to get married as soon as possible. Okay, from where she sits, maybe she think she have achieved everything, so all she need is a man and get married. And now you start dating someone from day one. They just want to know you. Okay, you just met. How are you pushing this idea of marriage and telling this Muzungu, go get cows, get 20 cows and bring home. I just want to get married. My dream is to have, you know, to get married and have children and have my family. Of course, that is going to sound like a red flag. I don't know. Maybe Dee Mwango, okay. To a lady, sometimes it might feel like different, but I'm speaking from a perspective of me as JT, as a man, right? I think if you meet a lady and the first thing she's pushing you quick, fast, in that dating side, that you still want to know this person, but she's pushing an idea of getting married to her and get children. And actually, people asked, when are you going to have a baby? She said, it would be fine if the man brings cows, all right, pay the bride price, we can make babies. But who knows, we might make a baby even before that. So it's that level of desperation will push any man away. And now I kind of feel like all this is coming out as frustrations and, you know, frustrations. I can say that. Maybe you've hit that rock bottom you've been saying you don't want to hit, the rock bottom. So that desperation that's coming out of D, it's dangerous for someone like her. Because now, maybe the Muzungu trying to do is, okay, I'm trying to know this girl. I've never met her. We just met the other day. I'm trying to know her culture and everything, what she likes, what she doesn't like, how she acts when she's upset, what she prefer to do sometimes, and stuff like that. But now, the first day is you meet, you just brought the Mzungu home, and now you're pushing him to go back home and bring 20 cows. I want to get married as soon as possible. I have 20 children. Bro, if you tell me that in the first days of meet, you're not going to see me. You're going to see me. So Muzungu listened to that, and he's like, okay, so you need 20 cows there. So you're dreaming about having a family. So what do you need me to do? Go back and get cows and come marry you as soon as possible, right? That's what you need, right? Let me go home now. One of these fine days, I'm going to come back and marry you. So just hold tight. I'm a come back. Desperation, man, of the highest order, Dee Mwango. If that is how you're gonna push men, that now you felt like maybe there is this time you're somewhere in a danger zone, in a rock bottom, and now you need a man to make moves quick, fast. Any man will be, hey, this one, it sounds like a red flag.
Really a dream, and I can't wait for it to be a reality. But answering when I'm getting married, I don't know.
You don't know, because how will you tell a man when you want to get?
Yeah, but the thing is, currently I'm in a relationship, and
Okay.
yeah, we talk about everything. My boyfriend knows he has to bring dowry and all that because that's
My boyfriend knows that he need to bring dowry and all that. That is what I told him. 20 cows. Okay? 20 cows are supposed to come here. Maybe he can draw 20 cows jumping over there. Okay. I don't know.
how marriage is officiated. Where I come from, the man has to bring cows. Then
This person called King. You're a big mess, man. Hey, Felista Mweni, hi. Person is Tendalaura Shikanga. How old is Dee Edmara? They're in their 20s, okay? They can't say anything apart from that. The happiest Dee was with Kino. Dee used to blow, blush, you know. She was a very confident around Kino. Now she's a shadow of her Jamaican state. Something you've noticed in the streets. Well, when are you having a baby? But Muzungu said one of these fine days, he's going to bring what? Cows. Let me play that before going to have babies.
to be done. And he said one of these fine days. So I'm also waiting of these one fine days. So when he
You're going to wait for so long, Dee Mwango. Trust me. You will have to wait for a very long time. If Muzungu told you that one of these fine days he's going to propose or come and marry, bring the cows, maybe you may wait. You may wait for that longer.
he brings the dowry to my parents, to me that will be it. Okay, and then the legal marriage, okay, at the age.
But what if Muzungu doesn't bring the dowry? I mean, what if he doesn't even come back? And now she's dreaming about the white party wedding and stuff like that. If it happens, I will only invite a few people to that party, not everyone. I have a very small circle. Ow. But now, having a baby, is here.
Question is, when are you planning to have a child? Honestly,
Murim is a good man for her. Hey, I don't know. I don't want to say nothing over there. All right. I'm just gonna shut my mouth. Okay. I'm just gonna shut my mouth. Murimi, hey. I wish she were not that arrogant and deceitful. She caught my interest, but as I listened, I could not subscribe. We are both Luos, but I do not have those traits at all. Wow. EBB. Oh, Leos, not Luos. Oh my God, did I say you are both Luos? We are both Leos. Oh my, I was saying we are both Luos. You know, Luo is a tribe in Kenya. I was like, EBB, you are Luo? Eh? Okay. Dee met this unemployed guy on a dating site. Now, before I mess, she's saying they're going to have a baby, but the baby might come even without the dowry being paid. So who knows? I'm sensing a very high level of desperation.
When am I planning to have a child? I would say, according to me, because sometimes
hey, according to me,
you can plan as a human being, then life gives you something different because it happens, and I'm not.
That's it. I'm not an exception. So,
Okay for me, because all these things we talk. Me and my boyfriend and I, we talk about this, and
someone is in Europe or wherever the boyfriend Dee Mwango say is somewhere in Europe, and they talk, and they're gonna have a baby one of these fine days when Mzungu brings 20 cows to Condat. Hey, can't wait. It's a very good competition here with Rocio. The thing is, we need to have a Mzungu baby as soon as possible because we can't keep looking at Rocio and MARWA. It's a very good thing. MARWA. Dee Mwango is tired of looking to Rocio and saying, okay, my brother has a Mzungu boyfriend or something, a Mzungu baby. So I need a Mzungu boyfriend to have a Mzungu baby. And one of these fine days, it's going to happen. Rocio is a competition.
to me, I think it will be so okay after he brings the cows, after he brings the dowry to my parents.
Immediately the cow lands here. Manyesh is still open. He's very open for a baby. Do Polish people do dowries? In Ireland, they do, but Poland, does his family know that he was sniffing around in Kenya? And he's speaking about her as of him. I don't know. I don't know if the family know about this relationship. So Dee Mwango talks about she knows, boyfriend is aware. The family of Dee Mwango knows about the boyfriend, and boyfriend is going to bring 20 cows. But the question is Mzungu boyfriend and his family aware of this relationship? I really think it's for camera, but anytime soon we're going to have a Mzungu baby.
And then yeah, we can go ahead and make a baby.
That baby is in for it. The fakery will go home notches up. When she talks about this baby with the Mzungu boyfriend, what comes to my mind is some competition with Rocio. She likes the idea that MARWA has a baby with a Filipino, or let me say, with a Mzungu, okay, a Mzungu girlfriend, Rocio, Mzungu baby mama. So if she has a Mzungu kid with a Mzungu boyfriend, it's something to flex in the village and tell people, hey, I'm not dating someone from Africa, and have a Mzungu baby. And y'all, Nasto, you know that I told you that one of these fine days I'm going to show you dust. So look at me. Who's laughing now? Who's laughing now, Nasto?
Babies are so good, and oh my God, I can't wait. Actually,
now, Mzungu boyfriend listening to this, that Dee Mwango is so desperate to make babies with him. I can't wait. It's like, okay, this man is the one who is delaying me. Okay? This man is delaying me. Anytime if today he comes home with 20 cows, I'm ready to give him the children, any number of children he needs. So it's like, why is he delaying, by the way? He should come right now. I can't wait to make babies with this man. And by the way, the baby might come even before the dowry. Who knows?
for him, he says 5 is the number, like 5 kids. And I'm like, wow, is 5 not so much? You guys, let me know in the comment section down below.
A boyfriend seems nice as long as he's happy. Is he? Okay. Wait for another baby making party in the villa. Maybe.
You know, I'm like, wow, 5 is a lot. But at
the same time, if the baby comes before the dowry, who knows?
time, why not? I love kids. I wouldn't mind having 5 kids for sure. I wouldn't mind, because why not? I would also love to have a large family. Imagine.
Yeah, okay, that's okay. That's okay. Nice. Let the boyfriend Mzungu find dowry and bring. Mm? But just in case we have a baby before then that would be it.
Okay, but just in case we have a baby before then I don't know.
Hey, Mzungu, if you're listening to me, anytime you come here, protection, my guy, protection. Because a baby might come not even when you planned. That's the only way to do like the Rocio moves. You do the Rocio's move. If the baby comes before that, then that is it.
But at least to me, that's what I told him about. And he said it's
cool.
okay.
He said it's okay. That's what I told him, that we can even make the baby before that. What's the problem? And he said it's okay. I need more babies. So why not? Bring the babies here. Anyway, I guess that is something that pushed him away, by the way. That's something that pushed him away. And he went. So where is he? That's the question they ask. Where is he? Telling him those kind of things. Hey, we need to make babies. We can make babies even before the dowry is paid. Because if the baby comes, it is. Let me see another Q&A before I go to Roro Cabrera in London. There is something about the London that Dee Mwango mentioned that I think it's, for me, I felt like some sort of a competition, right? That I'll connect it to Roro Cabrera. Oh, it's right here. Guys, like the video. Get ready for pregnancy pranks with Posca Chest when they start traveling together. So she says she really seriously, desperately needs a baby. And if that baby even comes before the dowry is paid, and then that is it. So are you guys ready to welcome another, how do we call that now? How do we call it? I don't know. We will see.
That I'm so blessed. If it wasn't for God, I don't know, but I'm so blessed.
Yeah, because that is something I want to play.
In that, if I want to come to London tomorrow, I just need to pack my bag and I'll be in London. So I don't take it for granted. God.
Dee Mwango has been singing about London, by the way. I don't know if you guys have realized. Ever since Rocio is in London, Dee Mwango always say, you guys have known me. I travel to anywhere I go. If I want to go to London, I'll go there. You've seen me in the streets of London. I've gone there. It's something really big. I've gone to London. So now she's saying being in London is not something big. I can kind of throwing shades to Rocio. Okay? I'm so blessed. You know that. If I want to go to London tomorrow, I just need to pack bags and I'm on air going to London. It's not that big. If I want to.
God has been so good to me. God has been so good to me. I'm literally living the dream that I once prayed for.
I once was dreaming about even going to London, but now I can go there.
Opportunity to be in London. There are days I could pray for that a lot. I could be like, oh my God, how I wish you help me to get the UK visa so that I can just go to the UK and see.
Right now, it's not a wish anymore. I used to pray and wish that I can have an opportunity to go to London and stuff like that. But now you all have to know that I have that capability of going. So Rocio should not tell you anything over there. It's not a special thing. I have a visa lying here. If I want to go tomorrow, I will. Hey, and the same Dee Mwango is saying jealousy is going to choke other people. Who's jealous of the other? Are you jealous of Rocio being in London right now?
See how it is. You know, there were days that was my prayer item, my major prayer. And today, my passport is just laying there with my British visa.
Wow. So, where's this conversation of London coming to the play? And now she's now saying, I'm so blessed that if I want to go to London, I will go. It's not something big. I can just go. No, hey, I can go to London. I used to pray for that. And now it's not even something big. Right now,
This God has been so good to me. Like,
well, but in the meantime, someone is looking for blue door. Something is looking for blue door in London. That person that is being thrown shades at. Rocio. Rocio, so you're listening to your friend, not your friend, like your sister-in-law, saying that London is not something big for her. She used to pray for that, but right now, she can just jump on a plane and come to London if she wants to. She has her UK, her British passport lying over there. Cheesecakes better have a baby soon. She is pushing 40 in a few short years. She won't like to hear that, Mr. Nice. She will never want to hear such a thing. But you know, reality, the biological clock is ticking so hard, quick, fast. And again, if she continues with this desperation of telling Muzungu, she want a baby anytime, she want a baby. Muzungu would be like, what is the hurry for? We just met the other day. I need to take my time. I need to take my time to know. What's wrong with you? Hey, why are you pushing me to have a baby right now?
Yes, very much.
All right, let's go to Madam Parasite in London. You know? Let's go to Madam Parasite in London, looking for the famous blue door. Let me read a few comments. Dee can pay a Mzungu to impregnate her. She's so desperate. Wow. Where can she go to what they call it, a sperm bank, and go buy do an artificial insemination, if you know that it's not even applicable to human beings or only animals. You know, I did agriculture, so when I tell you about artificial insemination, it only applies to cows. You can go, implant something on a cow and it become pregnant. So, so she can go and buy that from someone. Hey, yeah, you look good. I may need a baby with you. And how much is your price? Name your price. I write your check right now. Quick, fast. Because I can't imagine that I've been in the village having an ugly looking baby in the village. No, I want to flex. I want to have a Mzungu baby over there. And because Nasto is giving me headache problem. Do you see she's using ChatGPT even on get direction? So yeah, even the book. I got it. I got it. So let's check Madam Parasite. Looking for the famous blue door. Looking for direction using Google. Using Google. It's called Google. All right. Madam Parasite, there is something you said that I'm going to talk about, but let's check on it first.
Okay. Let's go. I just thought I should be making some pictures on my phone for my social.
Google, come here. I'm lost. I don't know where I'm going. Initially, she said she's Madam Plans. She have everything. She know where she's going. She know what she's going to do. But let's do the Googling and see where the blue door is. I'm looking for the Google.
About to go to the famous door where the movie was filmed. So come along with me.
Let's go to the famous blue door.
Look, they have a lot of I'm not gonna buy, guys. I'm not buying anything actually.
All right. So in the meantime, I'll push something on your screen from Roro Cabrera to show you something that I found a little bit. Where is it, by the way? It's here. Okay. No, later. Later. I'll play that later. Let me push this. Like the video, guys, kindly. Let's get the likes up at least to 200 likes, right?
Okay, I found it. The famous blue door is here. There's not a lot of people, but of course there's some.
So apart from this blue door that Rocio was making, today's vlog was the most boring one. I must say that. I had begun to like Rocio's vlogging style, but you know, this one got me like, oh my God, this one is it's off. But she mentioned something to do with like, I wish I had MARWA here. So that's why I had like, that was my point of interest in this whole vlog. Such a boring one, I don't say if you ask me. Okay. Going around the shops, doing window shopping without buying anything and crying in the streets. This one must be the most boring. Rocio, if you listen to me, I know you're watching. Just change your location. The London right now, the vibe is not vibing ever since people, they ignored you, they ghosted you in the meet and greet. Now the vibe is off. If you can just catch a bus or something, head to a different location. This one is completely off. I didn't find it entertaining. It wasn't good. It wasn't nice. All I could see is Rocio moving from point to point, doing window shopping, touching whatever, jewelries, looking for vintage. She looked for these vintage shops, yes, but she found them. She didn't buy nothing. So what was the point? And now all I had is, I wish I had my MARWA here. It would be filming. Go back to the village, Rocio. Go back to the village. I wish I had my MARWA here. No.
Congregation. This is the door.
All right. Apart from that door, there is this part. Look at this.
I just want to know how much here. I asked for one with that like black leather.
Asking for prices, not buying, is something that I got like, I don't know. All of this.
To go and see,
shopping.
take a look, because it's like a luxury brand vintage store. So that could be a special one. It probably will be so expensive. I'm just going to take a look. Looking at
all that. Another store.
I think I saw another one today.
You know what surprised me, is like she went through all these shops she was looking for. She went to every corner, all shops. She looked for everything that she was looking for. She could find them, but she couldn't buy nothing. So what was the point of this vlog, by the way? I'm looking for a very luxury, or she call it luxury spot where I can buy vintage. She found it. She never bought nothing. She would go spot to spot, filming people. Actually, she took a lot of pictures and posted on her Instagram stories. The vintage story, vintage shops. Oh, look at this shoe. It goes for I don't know how many dollars, she said. She's now getting lost like her unofficial husband times up in London. So looking at all this, finding them but not buying was something to look at. I was like, whoa. What? London is very expensive. But I thought she knew that. Didn't she do a research before coming here? But at least she could have bought something small. Okay, she went to any shop, every shop, touching each and everything on the way, asking for prices. Look.
Okay, I found it. The famous blue door is here. There's no.
And even landed somewhere that there is some here, other shots.
Look how cute. How cute is this? 60.
Only looking, they are cute, admiring them, then placing them back. Guys, get the likes up, kindly. Get the likes up. Let's get at least 200 likes.
£15. It's not. I think it's pretty good because so far I've been.
I remember this song. Ain't no sunshine when he's gone. I remember that song. I do remember it, by the way. Anyway, before I even proceed that much with the famous blue dot thing, there is this that he said, she said, not he. She said, I wish my MARWA was here. I wish I had my MARWA here. I wish I had my MARWA here. Okay, let me play that. The unofficial boyfriend is now needed here. All right.
Streets, colorful buildings, take pictures. I wish I had my MARWA here. He would be making videos and pictures.
Okay, now that statement is coming here after Rocio says she wants to have a solo travel as a solo mama traveler. That's what she called herself. So today, she's now telling us she wished she had her MARWA there to do videos with and vlogs, because now things are really tough on her, and she never thought it would be easy. Right? Everything is expensive. I can't manage to buy anything, not even a shirt, the vintage that I was looking for. So I wish I could have my MARWA here. I wish. Hey, MARWA will make it worse. He will say everything is too expensive and we can get this cheaper in Africa. Maybe the only reason maybe she is wishing MARWA will be there, maybe, if they host a meet and greet, trust me, the likes of Janet Harris will come. All right? If they hosted a meet and greet with MARWA, the turn-up would be good and everything would be good. Our vintage design originals, not second clothes that she's used to. It's quality clothes. She's too poor for culture. For real. The only reason I think she's wishing that MARWA was here is because maybe donation will be coming through. Right now, people have ghosted her. And no, that's for fact. You saw how she was so much mad the other time. So after going blast like that to subscribers, you think they'll be still coming back to her?
I wish I had my MARWA here. He would be making videos and pictures all over.
It's really it's tough for her, you know. Actually, she went somewhere and she wanted to have lunch. I guess waiters ignored her completely. They never they ignored her. Who is this coming to sit here? They're like, who is this? They didn't come to serve her, and she pulled something that she had bought from somewhere. She ate there, then she got up and gone.
It is like 2 p.m. So, okay, let me enjoy. I mean, what do you...
Sitting over there. No, nobody coming to serve you. I don't know. Was that on purpose, or maybe they didn't see her, or was it? What was it? Like they ignored her completely. She sat there and she had to pull, I don't know what she had bought, like a takeaway, some fries, and she just used that table to eat and bounced. Nobody was there to serve her. I felt for her, by the way. No, I really did. You could have called, hey, waiters, come and serve me.
Has come to do service for me at this restaurant. So, I know. They have someone sitting here eating from somewhere else.
Now she realizes it's better to travel with partner to help you make photos and share memories, but she is just using MARWA for the benefit. How boring is traveling alone without a partner? Very. Especially at this moment, the waiters are ignoring her. They really ignored her full time.
Okay, it's not my problem, right? Yeah, I'm going to eat. If I finish my meal and they didn't show up, I'll go. And I will.
She had something from her bag. I don't know where she had bought those fries. Okay, of course. She said, London is so expensive. Okay? London is really, really expensive. So getting to a restaurant to go and order food, it's quite expensive. So what she did, pulled something from her bag, sat there because she branched there to get a drink from that restaurant, and nobody came to serve her. So she was like, okay, I'm going to sit here, get something from my bag and eat, then go, because nobody's coming to serve me. Let me enjoy.
Be grateful for the table.
Okay, so.
Okay, I keep walking the streets. Nobody attended me while I was sitting there. So, I don't know. I was willing.
That's tough. That's tough. I get it, Rocio. It's really tough.
To get a juice or something, but not even the waitress showed up outside where I was sitting. But
not even a waitress showed up where I was sitting. Because now, no one will travel like them and move around like they are homeless and beg all day. Ooh. They fulfilled her wishes. They gave her chocolate. Come on, Pierre. She needed money, pounds, pounds, and vintage. I mean, she's showing you around what she likes the most. Can't you look and learn from the video that she need this vintage, whatever she needs? This, she need like some stones. Call them. What is that stone that she crying for? That ring of what? I can't remember that.
but it's okay. I can get something on the way. And I'll.
Wow. I was a pain. Looking at it, it was really pain looking at it. I'm tired of window shopping because I'm not buying anything. And I've been going around looking at things. But because I can't buy, I'm tired. Like, not tired like tired, but tired of window shopping. That's what she said. Hey, no money. Maro, come for your person. Maro, please, come get your Rocio.
Okay, I went out very quickly because I'm tired. Like, it's not that I'm tired.
That window shopping was huge. Now she's tired of doing window shopping without buying. She want to get out. Where was she? The waitress almost everywhere you go. She was sitting in a restaurant somewhere, and she waited for someone to attend her, and nobody came. So she decided to go. If no one comes to serve, please, should have asked around. Example, hey, we walk to the counter in specific outlets, pay and wait in line for your food. If you sit for free, they can even ask you out. Now, I think that is what she should have done. Maybe she waited for someone to come and attend. She could have knocked the table. Hey, like we do in Kenya, we knock the table. Like, sorry, I'm messing my camera. And someone will come and say, hey, or maybe go to the counter and say, well, who's serving? What are you sitting there? They ignored her. But anyway, this is what it is. After walking around the streets, she's saying, I'm so tired. Okay? I'm very, very tired, and not like tired, but tired of shopping, without buying.
Okay, I went out very quickly because I'm tired. Like, it's not that I'm tired.
Not like tired, but tired of looking at things without buying.
I get tired just to looking at stuff. Like, I'm not really in the mood of buying.
That's a lie. It's not like you're not in mood to buy, but you don't have the money. So you're tired of window shopping. Go back and rest, Rocio.
Buying. I get tired just to looking at stuff. Like, I'm not really in the mood of buying. Where's this gate?
All right. That will be it from Rocio. Okay? That will be it from Rocio. Guys, how many likes do we have? 106. Please get them at least to 150 before we bounce. All right? Today, I don't want to stay here or overstay here for that long. I'm tired of these shenanigans. Actually, Dee Mwango's thing was actually a pain in the it messed me around. I'm trying to be good. Today, I'm going to take a very short time before I go. But before, I just want to appreciate you, appreciate you for taking your time. Every time I go live, you come to my live chat. You have some conversation over there, chatting, having some good time with me. It's such a thing. Really means a lot to me. So, guys, I want to appreciate each and every one of you for your massive support all this time. Oh, I love you all so much. Thank you so much for your support. Okay, for those of you who are supporting me on my channel, like becoming members, buying from my store, support, direct support. Yeah, I appreciate that. Big time. I don't take you for granted. The comments over there, the likes, everything, the shares, it means a lot. So before you go, just take a moment and subscribe if you haven't, like the video, and I'm hoping to see you in the next video. So it was nice having you here. Appreciate you. I hope I'll see you in the next video. So I'm gonna go to sleep early today. Today I must go and sleep early. So like the video. I love you so much. I'll be seeing you in the next video. I like something. Bye for now, guys. Bye. You may start going, okay? Like the video before you go. Ciao.
Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Turn this room, turn it to an ocean. Let me float around. Eyes closed, like we're dreaming even when we're not. You and me got a whole lot of meaning, I don't know how. You and me just know how it feels when we're falling in love. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with